Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation. Match number 21 of the DP World ILT20 Season 4, and the MIE Emirates win comprehensively against the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders by 35 runs. All right, I'd like to start by thanking on behalf of the DP World ILT20 Season 4 all the sponsors: DP World, 1xBat, Big Ticket, TCL, the Cycle Hub, Exchange On, and Crypto Cash. DP World ILT20 would also like to thank all the government organizations, stadium authorities, and all those involved in the smooth conduct of this match. Right then, the first award in today's presentation is the DP World Dispatch of the Day. The winner gets a trophy and a check of USD 1,500, and the award goes to Johnny Bairstow. A couple of sixes in his innings, and it is this particular one that found the fence over backward square. It is the DP World Dispatch of the Day. Johnny Bairstow, and he will receive the award from Ms. Tara Grewal, Director Marketing and Communications, Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub. Can I please ask Jason Holder, Captain Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, to have a chat? And since he will be on the first floor, I might as well get up on top as well and make this happen. Well, I can see you, and you can probably hear me now as well. Tough loss. What do you make of the first innings total?
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad total. I think it was definitely chaseable. Yeah, we were well within the game at the halfway stage of our batting innings. You know, I thought we were well ahead of the game, but we just obviously lost wickets in the middle, which really killed our momentum. Yeah,
you talk about that. You had momentum on your way with 2 wins, but at 106 for 2 with 12 overs done, you thought you had that?
Yeah, as I said before, we were cruising the game, you know, just some blunders in the middle. We never quite got a partnership, and then it took us, I think, like 38 balls to get another boundary in the back end, which was difficult. I guess credit to Mumbai the way they bowled, but I think having said that, we should have won this game.
You've got a couple of games now left, and then obviously everything has to go your way. What are the tweaks like that you're looking for? You said obviously blunders along that middle, but what are the tweaks that you are actually looking to turn over 4 important points?
Look, we just got to be a little bit smarter when we bat. You know, it's just trying to string those partnerships together for a little bit longer. You know, we lost by 30 odd runs today. You know, that's just one good partnership. You know, if you look at it from that angle and just build a little bit more in the middle, you know, it makes it a lot easier coming in the back end, especially when bowlers execute their plans at the back end. It becomes a little bit more difficult. So, I think all in all, you know, we just got to be a little bit smarter, a little bit more clinical when we've got teams on the ropes, and try to execute our plans.
All right, then, Jason, go well for the next games.
Thank you.
Captain of the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, Jason Holder, and then I would like to ask the MIE Emirates captain, Kieran Pollard. This makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Brilliant win once again. What was the conversation like when you stared them down, took that catch in front of you? What were they saying to you?
No, obviously the coach came out on the boundary line the over before, and he told me some choice words. So I didn't know how to say anything. I just had to watch him, and he knew what I was thinking.
Now, again, once again, spoke to you at that Capitals game where you got close in and said a few things. Those tactics really seem to be working because there was wickets galore after that for you guys.
Yeah, of course. You just got to put pressure. Obviously, when you're chasing a total, you have to have the mental in terms of to absorb pressure, know when to apply pressure. And you know, when you play that bad shot and you lose a wicket, there's more pressure in the batter coming in. So, you know, for us, we just had to stay in the game. I took the time out of the 6th over and I told the guys that the game has just started. Now it's 14 overs. Now we have the entire field to play with. Now let's play the dimensions and let's use the pitch that's going to give us some assistance.
Let's go back before the 14 overs. A moment of magic from Allah Ghazan for with that carom ball to dismiss Phil Salt.
Yeah, of course. He has been bowling well for us, you know, after the first game. You know, everyone is settling well. He has a long way to go, obviously. For him, you know, looking forward to him continuing to perform. He's with us in the mother franchise in Mumbai Indians for the IPL, so we're looking to give him that form and that confidence so he can go there. Obviously, he has the World Cup just before that as well. But he has been he has done well for us, and long may that continue.
Now, Karan, big shoes to fill in terms of Rashid Khan. Arab Gul comes in, and Zahoor in tandem bowled phenomenal. Must have made you very happy to have those two men.
Yeah, very happy, and as I said from the start, you know, it's going to be horses for courses. Zahoor didn't play the last game, he bowled well, you know, the previous game before that. Whose shoes to fill in terms of Rashid? He's a fantastic cricketer, world class. You can never fill his shoes, but you can come close. And Afghanistan seems to be producing, you know, these sort of spinners as well. So, you know, long may it continue for him. It was a rough start for him, first ball being a no ball, but I just thought that he held his nerve, you know, pretty well for us.
All went pretty well for you guys. Sitting on number 2 on that table, go well for the next games. Congratulations on the win this afternoon. Right then, the final award in this presentation is the Player of the Match award. The winner gets a trophy and a check of USD 1,500. The award goes to Zahoor Khan. Great spell this afternoon, 4 overs, 16 for 3. Mrs. Saloni Ganesh, COO and CFO, Knight Riders Sports Private Limited, will be presenting the award. I love to hear in to listen to what Zahoor has to say about the slow ones in particular. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो, आज आपने जिस तरह से बॉलिंग की मिडिल फेज में, अभी आपके कप्तान से भी पूछा कि राशिद खान के ना होते हुए विकेट टेकिंग एबिलिटी और वो स्लो वंस, क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होती है उसके पीछे?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह पाक का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ जिसने मुझे और मेरी टीम को इज़्ज़त दी, और मैं बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ MIE मैनेजमेंट का जिन्होंने मेरे पे ट्रस्ट किया, मुझे चांस दिया और आज मैंने परफॉर्म किया। और ये अवार्ड मैं डेडिकेट करता हूँ अपनी वाइफ को और अपने जो छोटे मेरे ट्विंस बच्चे हैं मूसा और ईसा को।
वेरी गुड। मगर ये बताएं कि उसके पीछे प्रैक्टिस कितनी होती है, क्योंकि गेम सिचुएशन भी देखनी होती है, खास करके अबू धाबी में जहाँ एक तरफ विंड का फैक्टर बहुत ज़्यादा होता है।
जी बिल्कुल, जैसे लास्ट 8-9 साल से मैं इधर ही खेल रहा हूँ, UAE नेशनल टीम में भी खेल रहा हूँ, तो इधर की कंडीशन का मुझे पता है। एक साइड पे बाउंड्री थोड़ी आज बड़ी थी, एक साइड पे छोटी थी, तो मेरा प्लान यही था कि जो मुझे आता है वेरिएशन, मैं वाइड ओवर का अच्छा करता हूँ, स्लो बॉल, तो मैं उस पर ही रहा, तो अल्लाह ने मुझे अच्छा रिजल्ट दिया।
और ख़ास करके इस किस्म का फायर पावर जो उनकी बैटिंग में था और कप्तान का जिस तरह से सपोर्ट करना, फील्डिंग सेट वो जिस तरह से करते हैं, उसमें आपका कितना इनपुट होता है कि अक्सर होता है कि वो जो कह रहे होते हैं आप उसी पे बिलीव करते हैं?
जी बिल्कुल, ADKR की जो बैटिंग लाइनअप है मेरे ख्याल में टूर्नामेंट की बेस्ट बैटिंग लाइनअप है, मगर जो हमारे कैप्टन है कैरन पोलार्ड और जो हमारी मैनेजमेंट है, जितनी भी हमारे बॉलिंग कोच हैं पारस भाई, विनय भाई, रोबन सर, वो हमें मैच से पहले ही प्लान देते हैं कि ये बैट्समैन आएगा, आपने ये बॉलिंग करनी है इसको, यानी बहुत हार्ड वर्क करते हैं हम पे, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रिजल्ट ग्राउंड में नजर आया आज।
Fantastic spell, great win, and congratulations on that award tonight.
Thank you.
Right then, very pleased with his performance. Wants to dedicate it to his wife and his kids, Musa and Isa. He said that the management of MIE Emirates has been phenomenal. He's played a lot of cricket here, understands these conditions well, and was very pleased with that effort. Right then, MIE Emirates on top in that leaderboard, second on the table, and that's all we have from the post-match presentation.